Oh, let's see who comes in. Oh, what a mad day. Not mad, mad in a good way. Right, I've made some notes, which I probably won't even read properly, so I'll just faff around with that until some more people come in. Right. Oh God, I'm so tired. Right, it says one person in the house, so we'll just wait a few minutes. I said I'd come on a bit earlier. Two people. Oh, we're doing 4 people. Oh, you new? Hiya, Orange Citrus. Hello, another view. Hi, Dolly. How are you? I'm good. I've got a few shout outs to do. It's a mixed chat, but you know the stuff I talk about. Just caught you on live. Yay! There's lots going on. It is an energy thing as well. I am feeling absolutely knackered. Even at this time, that's tired if you're in America. Been feeling like this for about 3 days. Like, not headachy, but some people might think it's a rollout or something. I actually think it's a lot to do with energies coming in and withholding them and stuff like that, but I'll get into that in a bit. Hi, so there's 5 in chat. Been having a nosy through this book, Astrology, with a few things in it that I think I put in a community post, which was something I put up there. Not that I'm going to look at that right now, but yeah, this book is very interesting because it's older anyway. Yellow pages. But yeah, anyway, it was a chat on well, I just wanted to say, no matter what I talk about, whether people believe it or not, and someone did say the other day, and I will say it again, oh, you do talk about the Q stuff, and I am into the Q stuff, but you do bring it into the airy fairy. No, I don't. Because like I said, there's a lot going on beyond the veil, and people don't believe in that, then hey, listening and working away. Hi. What is it? The Tuesday, is it? We are dancers in vibration. Yeah, so basically, I'm just going to carry on with whoever's in chat. At the end of the day, fact anyway, true fact is, here's a true fact, we are being lied to on all levels and have been lied to probably since time. Hi, Revolution Revisited. And the one thing we must do is actually unite on that front, because that is a fact. That is worldwide. That is on gender, religion, and race. It doesn't matter what religion you are, what race you are, or what there's 7, what agenda you are. The fact is, the truth is, we can all agree on, you don't have to believe everything I talk about, it's go and research yourself, is we've all been lied to. We've all been lied to. And I'll go into that in a minute of what it is that does this. But mixed up chat. Hi, Tapper77. Your video of me yesterday was brilliant. If anyone's not seen the orbs that we all saw yesterday live, and Tapper77 has actually got it on his channel that you can all see. Anyway, Agenda 21's being brought down, so that's just whatever. But 88 Lionsgate. But it's just, I was talking to someone today who's a bit down in the energies, you know, because we all go down and up, but we've always got to try and bring ourselves back up, because everything is energy, frequency, sound and light. But it's the energies that we work off, as above, so below, as within, so without. Yeah, they call it Agenda 30 now, but they can try. They can try. Yeah, if we can figure out what is going on, how come the deep state can't figure it out? They do know. They follow Q stuff. That's why Q puts rhymes and riddles in and things to mess them up. But they do know, and that's why mainstream media won't report on it, because they are part of it. And as Q said, these people are stupid. They literally are, because they've been getting away with it for such a long time. But I'm going to start this chat off as I do, mixed up, but same thing, and that'll fall into it anyway. Hi, Milo, gently. Hi, Dave. Hi, thanks for sort of sticking up for me over there in Red Pill Phil's channel, because I will be shouting Red Pill Phil out. Well, I have done, but I will be talking about him in a minute. Because, you know, you've got someone there going, you don't research. I'm like, yes, I do research a lot, actually, but you wouldn't know that. Because obviously they're not in my chat, but they wouldn't know that I actually do research. You know, going on about the fake Jews, which is the Khazarian mafia, which some people need to get a grip of and stop shouting the wrong thing out, as I have said time and time again, just like Red Pill Phil said. At the end of the day, there's good Jews, there's bad Jews, there's good Muslims, there's bad Muslims, there's good Christians, there's bad Christians. Do you know what I mean? It's like, get a grip, people. So yeah, it's all a show. It's just one big, well, yeah, it is all a show, but you know, it's good to watch, because we the people are winning, you know, because people are beginning to wake up as a consciousness, and that's what's happening, which we'll go into. I'm not going to get, oh, hi everybody in chat. Sorry, I'll shout out your names after, but I'm not going to get distracted by chat at the minute. So, you know, all talking chat, mods, look out for, you know, the people that might need a taxi, because they will come in, especially when you're talking about high vibrations. They all come in. So, oh, busy, I'll catch you. Yeah, you're all right, Milo. So I'll just start off the way I normally do, a bit mixed up and everywhere. So obviously Tapper77 put the video up of me yesterday, so there is an actual proof there of, you know, things beyond the veil, of the orbs in the background, and you actually slowed it down and everyone can see it. So that's all there on, I mean, you can see it on my channel if you're watching at the right time and you see it, but you can also see it slowed down. Yeah, 2 orbs. I think I actually saw 3. I think 2 came in and there was 1 at another time. So I think I saw 3, but you managed to get 2. So that was all good. So we know there's stuff going on behind the veil, and the veil is very thin at the minute, because it's all energy and frequencies. Orbs come, I believe, in my perception, through different frequencies, through you know, onto frequencies. And I believe last night, because I was talking about frequencies in ascension and being in a high positive frequency vibe, that's why those orbs were there. I believe that. Yeah, but Savannah, go and watch it. Don't come in saying things. I know you're not being funny, but go and watch it. It wasn't. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Cognitive dissonance. I'm not saying you're saying that. I know you've put a kiss at the end of it. I'm just saying people will say stuff like that. I've had people say that before. It is clearly there on the video, and it is there on Tapper77's channel for you to go and look yourself. You know, some people will say sometimes, if you've not seen an orb, this is where people come in. This is what I don't get with people. Because someone isn't seeing something or experiencing something. Now, I've seen orbs before. They think it's not real because it's not in their reality. No, you just haven't experienced it. Maybe you're not on that frequency for those, that frequency of the orbs to come into your frequency, because it all works off frequencies. That's not being nasty in chat. I'm just saying that is what people say. It doesn't mean it's not real or it's not true. It just means the person at the time is not experiencing it. Now, I used to have a book off my dad with Wayne Dyer, who has many pictures, photographs with orbs everywhere, and that's what people will say. But people put stuff out there going, oh yeah, it's just dust particles, it's just flies, because those people probably are part of the globalist lie, because They don't want you to know what is beyond the veil, how frequencies work, to look into something. So people poo-hoo it as, you know, like I said before, they don't want the bubble burst. Because once you started seeing those things, you will start seeing those things. But I guess it depends what frequency you're on. No, but I'll check that name out. Let me write it down. You know, and the more you go delving into things and, you know, checking things out and researching yourself, as I always say, you'll start to see. But I do believe if it's, I can never say this word, benevolent, blah, 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 good, they're not going to come to people who are in a lower frequency, because why would they? People on the lower frequency aren't going to believe it. They're going to poo-hoo it as something else. So, you know, I'm just saying that. So I'm not getting at anyone in chat. I'm just saying, I'm not saying you believe that. I'm just saying people do say that. And this is in the whole world of cognitive dissonance going on around the world right now, with stuff being put out in the news and people going, oh, it's what? Because you've been told it was. Your experience could be different, but we'll go into that propaganda machine in a minute. So what I'm saying is, I was in a high frequency yesterday, like I am most days. It doesn't mean I haven't got things going on, I haven't got shit going down. It just means I choose to bring myself up into a higher frequency, because I know through experience, because I am 42, you know, I've lived a little bit. I do have 2 kids. I have been through different relationships and things in life that I have experience of knowing if I am down in frequency, I will attract shit, negative things to me, with shit, negative people as well, because like attracts like. If you are in a lower frequency, you will attract lower frequency things in the physical and within yourself. So it comes out of yourself. It comes out of yourself, as in the physical, on your outside environment in the world. You will meet negative people, this, that, and the other. You'll be watching negative stuff that brings you down. Then you will be affected within yourself, within your cells in your body, where your body and your cells will break down, and you will be in dis-ease. Therefore, you get disease and you get ill, and then you get on Big Pharma, and it goes on and on and on. And then you stay down, unless you choose to bring yourself up again. Move to your right just a bit, please. Right, which, that way? Have we got orbs going? I don't know. This way? So Jack's tweeting again. So I don't know, maybe you'll see some orbs today. I don't know. Just saying. So yep, that'd be an orb. Check out photos, especially once it comes in. Yeah, focus on the heart chakra, which I'm sort of going to go into a minute, because it all locks into everything I'm about to say anyway. So I'm just going to get it out like I do. I write things down, I don't even read it properly. So as I was saying, check out Tapper 777's channel, and you'll see the orbs from yesterday, and they're on my channel anyway, all there for to see. Yes, that's right, Chris. People, I've said this before, you can tell how somebody really is by the aura and the energy. I have said this time and time again. It doesn't matter if someone looks all sweetness and light and smiling as they speak. Someone could be having a resting bitch face, but they've just got a resting bitch face. It's the aura and the energy and the eyes. You know, if they're sparkly and alive, you can tell. I've said this before. Example, I will say this again. You can go to a party, someone will walk in very like, and you're like, oh my God, their energy is so like, I'm vibing with that person. Why do you say the word vibe? Or I don't like that vibe, you know, about somebody. Oh yeah, Savannah. Yeah. Yeah, our vibe is our tribe. Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, who's saying that? Yeah, our vibe is our tribe. Person, no doubt in my mind about that. I'm looking into it. Yeah, everyone's learning, and this is the thing that I said yesterday when we saw the orbs. We're always learning, and then when you think you've got to that pinnacle of the top of it, it's like another red pill. You wake up again, and then we're learning another. We're learning about ourselves all the time. So this is what I was saying. I'm not getting at anyone for saying that about the orbs. I'm just going and saying, please go and research, because that's what it's all about. So like I said, please check out Tap at Seven's video of me last night. And he's not put that in there because you can go back to my channel and find the right time and you'll see it. And you'll see it's not dust, and so I'm just saying, so that's brilliant. I'm glad that you've started. I'm glad that you're researching. I'm glad that you're new to this, but because that's what it's about. You are beginning to wake up, and that's more than some people are doing. So that's brilliant. You're on your path, but it's your path and it's your journey. The more you wake up, the more things will come in, with, I don't know, orbs and all sorts of different things. There are many ways to arrive and many routes. Yeah, I've said this before. I have a friend that I always have an argument with, because it's like, your path is your path. Everyone, we're on this. I've said this a million times. We are like, I'm just going a bit off track, but I will get there, because you know what I'm like. We are like this. I'm going to draw it. Slightly. We are like a tree. We have our core self, our heart self, the self that knows in ourself what we feel. We are all from core. We are all one. Doesn't matter what race, religion, colour of your skin is, whatever. It doesn't matter. We are all from one core, one family, yeah? But we go off on different branches because we want to, oh my God, this is just going to so go in with what I'm saying. We want to experience different experiences. Yeah. So I'll show you what I wrote down today, because this interlocks with everything I'm saying. So I was thinking, because I have a crystal in my window hanging, which I'm not going to get down. I'm thinking, where is it? I drew a picture though, just to prove the point that I do write down and do stuff. This is a crystal. I have a crystal in my window. When the sun shines through my crystal, it sends many other, lights around my front room of particles of, fractions of that crystal. So you see different faces of that crystal, if you know what I'm saying. We are those, oh my God, this is going to come out mad. Different faces, fractals, is that how you say it? Particles of the one. So I think of it like the crystal, all experiencing things, different things, because the one wanted to experience different things. So we all branch off in our different ways, beliefs, mindsets, whatever. We're rooted to the ground, but we're also with, as above, so below. But when we've had a bit of that experience, we all do come back to center self, trunk self, the one, to heart space. So when we start to, I don't even know why I'm drawing a tree, come back down to heart self from many different branches of different experiences, we all come off different paths, but we all come to center. I'm doing good. We all come to center. So it doesn't matter what path you're on, we're all searching for the same thing. And we all do that. And people go, you don't need to search. Well, that's how we all do it, because that's how you wake up. Sorry. That's why you sort of say you want a red pill everyone at first, and then you realise it's a path everyone's on. You just want to make people aware, which is what I'm trying to do. And most of the thing that I try to do is keep people in positive energy. So I sort of won't look at chat because it's distracting me already. So someone will say, yes, but you must go and sit on a mountain and meditate all day. Yeah, meditation's brilliant. But like I've said before, it's not for everybody. My meditation is when I'm drawing and I'm in the one with the drawing. I sort of meditate there. I've just been out in the garden and put my feet on the ground for a little bit because I was watching Red Pill Phil and started writing, because when I'm outside, things come in. Yeah, generator. Soul group, what's up? Yeah, I'm talking about soul group today as well. Have you tried yoga? Yeah, I have done yoga before, but for some reason, I want to go back to it, but I'm a little bit into my kettlebells. But everyone, it's different for everyone. It's whatever stills your mind and you feel good in. So this is why I say, It doesn't mean that a spiritual teacher will say, I'm so spiritual, you must go and meditate on a mountain and do yoga and do blah, blah, blah. No, maybe you'll meditate, maybe you'll do running, maybe you won't meditate, maybe it's through your art. You get messages, and meditation can be through music you listen to or make, art, dance, whatever. It's all different for different people because we wanted to experience things different. It's not the same for everyone, but we do come to the same path in the end. It all leads us to what we're all looking at anyway. It's like me, I have to explain things on my channel the way I understand it. I always think, oh my God, I don't think anyone knows what I'm talking about, but I know people do, because I know sort of people just either resonate with the energy or just understand what I'm saying at my language. But I'll go to other people's channels that are really good, that are into spiritual stuff and truth and all that, but I just can't listen to it. Not because I don't like them. They might be using bigger words that I don't understand because I'm more visual. But you go to who you resonate with, yeah, because you understand it better. So I just waffle on, and I just hope people understand what I'm actually saying. Wow, 77, just watch the orbs. Amazing. Thank you, another view. Thank you for going over and watching. I write my thoughts of poems. I've done that before. That's why I make my own journals, and I sell them, and I write stuff in them. You should journal. It's good for you as well, because something might pop up that you can look back at. So trying to get back into the chat that I was talking about, which I'll probably forget, is I'm feeling today, see, I'm up in energy again today now because I'm talking to you. I felt really sleepy before. I felt sleepy for about 3 days. It's like a strongness in my head and eyes, but I'm fighting against it. But I will go to sleep early because that's what it's telling me to do. But it's frequencies, and I've just seen, right, through Tapper's video, I have come across the lovely, so thank you very much, Tapper 77. I have come across, yeah, and it's all about balance. I actually think I've seen this woman before because I have done the whole looking at the camper van things. But yeah, but I'd like you to check out, if you resonate, you resonate. If you don't, you don't. The lovely, the beautiful Fire Angel. Let me get a channel. Fire Angel, my journey full-time van dweller. She's a lovely lady that lives in a van with a dog, Foxy, with 3 legs, bless. She's happy in what she's doing. She's brilliant. I am watching her chats. I am binging on them because she is single, and she's saying at the minute she's happy single at the minute. Little stuff I've talked about, you know, and it's brilliant. And please check her channel out. She's traveling around, she's doing videos, she's talking about why she's so positive. Positivity is not everybody's happiness. It does. Right, people will say, oh, you're not married, so you must be unhappy. You're not this, oh, you must be unhappy. I'm happy. It's society that tells you what happiness is. I don't need to be told off society, off the TV, and off anybody else what makes me happy. I know what makes me happy. People assume if you're on your own, you are unhappy. No, I've said this before. I would rather be on my own and happy doing the things I love and enjoy with no interruptions and no telling me I can't do something, than be with someone who's miserable, abusive, and just not good for my vibration. Just to get with somebody, I know in the right divine time, a person on the same frequency as me will come in. But, you know, that'll come when it comes. But people today get in relationships because they feel inadequate and that they should be in one and that they should be married or they should be this or they should be that because society's telling them there's something wrong with them if they don't know. That is society telling you what to do. So please check out her channel because it was brilliant. And she talks about the same sort of stuff as me. She knows about child trafficking and this, that, and the other, and blah, blah, blah. But she chooses to, you know, and like I said, this is why I look in both directions. I know about that. I follow the queue, not down to a T, but I do. You know, I talk about it because I'm part of it and I see the energy behind it. as a good thing. So yes, I do talk about it because it's part of my reality and I choose to. I'm not fully in deep with it. I'm just aware of what's going on and I believe it's for the good. People might not see that. That's up to them. It's my reality, not yours. But that's what I do. Yeah, she's out of her box, same as us. She's brilliant. It'd be brilliant if she could come to the, imagine if she came to the Really Woke show. Oh my God. She could park a van on my drive. But it's great. So what I'm trying to say is I am seeing people all over the UK, the world, waking up in different ways. They know about certain stuff. Yeah, I've been saying this. Q has woken many, far beyond politics or world affairs. This is what I've said, Dirth. That's brilliant. I've said people think I'm into politics when I talk about Trump and Q. It's beyond Trump and Q, out of this world, let's say. You know, but I'm just saying. But people have cognitive dissonance. Even the lovely Red Pill Phil, I'll give him a shout out. He's brilliant, and I know Red Pill Phil, as in I've been watching him for a while. But he knows stuff. Sometimes he jokes about stuff, and there's little bits he doesn't. But he's a great guy because he pumps out positivity. He knows about all, cosmic, exactly. He knows about all the crap with. Not the whole Tommy Robinson thing, but the whole thing with everyone arguing and fighting. And really, that's not doing any good. It's an energy, and they are giving their energy away in a different way. People are getting confused about Jews. They're shouting Zionists out. There's fake Jews and real Jews. Let's get a grip. There's good people and bad people in all areas, but people do not seem to understand that. So Red Pill Phil, check out his new video he just put up before, which I was in. Something like, will it come down to an alien invasion? Meaning, will we unite, if there's an alien invasion? Which I was like, well, they try to stick Project Bluebeam out there, don't they? And we were like, they're already here. They're already among us. People are like, what are you talking about? Cognitive dissonance. It's like, well, if you haven't experienced something, then you're going to say that, aren't you? So it's all good, People are standing too close to issues. They need to step back and look at the big picture. Exactly. It's just humans, not creeds. So yeah, it's like, but what I'm trying to say is I am seeing in my chat the people I'm meeting, Roxanne, so all different people I'm meeting, and I'm sure I still will meet. They're awake. They're pumping positivity out because they choose to be on that frequency. They choose not to be programmed anymore. Pull your plugs out of the matrix. Pull your plug out of that fucking TV that is programming you. It is, let me get the word right. Society makes people feel like they are crazy ones. I don't know how I survived 45 years in the obstructive society because I'm way too honest as well. Yeah, that's what society says. Like I said the other day, mainstream media trying to put out that Q is a terrorist group. Really? We're the crazy ones, aren't we? Because society, mainstream media isn't, is it? The ones who are covering it all up will be brought down. The television stands for, is a part of, let's see, where is it? Television, introduced in the 1950s, alpha state hypnosis. The Matrix, part of the Matrix, which I did write down. So I'll just read this out because this is how it came. This is how I wrote it down. Is it here? Right. This is just what came when I came in the garden, so I'm not getting distracted. People hating on one another are not understanding what is causing the divide right now and from the past. What tool came up where people get lazy and rely on every word being said? What tool? QAnon, CNN, QAnon, this is CNN, exactly. Hi to anyone who's come in. What tool was used? What tool came in where people get lazy and relied on every word being said? Come on, folks. What tool got used? What was brought in? I just give you a hint before. That everyone sits down, gets lazy, and believes everything that's said. The TV. Thanks, Tapper. The TV. Because, the media. Because People think that's alternative news as well. No, if you're alternative and you're not and you're independent, you're not being controlled. So because a person is a reporter, now this is how my brain works. I'm sat there in the garden thinking reporter, yeah, is being the information is being reported. So to me, think of the game, the thing that you used to do when you were a kid, Chinese whispers, it was called. If you don't know, in the American or whatever, it is where you whisper to someone something and it goes down a line of, you know, people that play in the game, and the last person has to say what they thought the first person says, but it gets twisted and reconstrued is the word, because it just does. So as it goes along and the end result is twisted and it's not pure, it's not the pure form it was in, it's been a reporter is reporting, it's like a Chinese whisper. But if the reporters work for the global mainstream media, big 666 pigging beast machine, you do as you're told or you'll be out of a job. Or twist a bit of the truth in with the lies. That's what they do. That's the game they play. We play the game, laugh out loud. We call it telephone. Hi, Dave. So just saying. Yeah, I don't watch TV. I have the screen, but I don't watch TV. But I must say this morning, yeah, 90% of the world's MSN is owned by 6 corporations. Exactly. The TV was on this morning because I was just about to switch over off the TV, but it was on, and I was laughing my head off because it was the new it was the morning show thing, breakfast thing in the morning. I can't remember who was on, but they were going on about Trump yet again, saying he's a white supremacist. Oh my God. The EU, but Trump this, Trump that. Even this guy said no. And he went, Obama did loads. Obama did fuck all. And they tried to put a video up of Obama saying, look what he said. All it was a video of Obama. I don't reckon it's today because I don't reckon he's about. And they talked over it. So what is that? It's just a vision they put off of Obama, probably from frigging 2 years ago, because he looked a bit well in it and he didn't have white in his hair, which he has got now. So to me, that's bullshit. They're just putting the visions up. So I was like, yeah, the Breakfast Club. Yeah, it's like our Breakfast Club in the morning. And it was just bullshit. And this guy was getting really mad, you know, because he's a supporter of the EU and all that. And I was just like, ugh, switch off your bullshit. But everyone sits there lapping it up, you know, that's what they say. So another view, they put on a lot of truth in films mixed with lies. Yeah, that's what I've said. There's films out there, but they do mix the truth and lies. That's what NASA will most likely be telling the truth on a few things. They mix it all up. So they say, well, we did report on that. Yeah, but you didn't report on the biggest thing, did you? Yeah, Spygate is coming. Oh, the FISA is coming. The storm is here. But mainstream media aren't going to report on it, but they will be doing, because they'll be brought down and they'll have to, you know. Those good, mind you, we are the news, so, you know, we are the news, taking no notice of them lot. So I was just saying, it's like Chinese whispers. So a big propaganda machine do report what a big propaganda machine do report what they want you to. It's a trillion, billion, frigging whatever it is, propaganda machine. It's used to program people. It's part of the matrix. It's a machine. Unplug yourself from it. Oh my days. Unplug yourself. Unplug your cells, because it doesn't work for you. It puts you in a low frequency. It affects you. Even on TV, the music affects you, the advertisements affect you, the words affect you, the spellings affect you of words, they are spells, the visions affect you, what you're seeing, you're going to take action on. That's why there's so many people getting angry about Tommy and this, that, and the other, blah, blah, blah. They want to go out and be violent, like the shootings in America. But some people haven't heard of MK Ultra and false flags and things that are going on because they still want a gun grab. You're not going to get a gun grab in America. Trump knows what's going on. We know the dirty games that they're playing. And what did I put? Oh, yeah. You know the film And They Live. Take your blinkers off, people, because that film is quite true. What did they go after in the film And They Live? What did they have to bring down in that film? Because the reason why there's truth in films is because they have to tell you. So if you've seen the film And They Live, what did they bring down at the end of the film? Yeah, the globalist world is child trafficking, exactly. What did they bring down at the end? Does anybody remember? Yeah, child trafficking's big, big money. It's bigger than drugs, I'd say. And all that adrenochrome and everything. Was the media station, a bit like CNN. It was admitting a frequency to the people, covering up the the ones that weren't real humans, but also meaning, if you're not looking at it like that, it was just transmitting an antennae, exactly, was admitting a frequency to people to dumb them down and not see the truth. That's basically what's effing going on. And people go, it's only a film, don't be stupid. Well, how dumbed down are you? How dumbed down are you? Because that is what's going on. The end of Stranger Things 3. My sister watched it all the day. I said, did you see it? Did you see it before it said 3 months later, going on about the government and satanical rituals and child trafficking and this, that? I said, that's what's going on. That's what a conspiracy is. Oh, it's one big conspiracy. Is it really? Is it really? I guess it was a conspiracy theory that I had orbs in the front room yesterday. Yeah, don't think it was. So, people need to, this is what I was writing in the garden. People need to wash their eyes out, wash their mouth out, clean their ears out. It is see, speak, and hear no evil, or even thought and think no evil, because that's what it's turned into now. It used to be 3, but now it's 4, Mandela effect. You know in yourselves, deep inside your inner self, we are all one. They are dividing by gender, religion, and race. Facts what's going on right now. So those of you who might not like what I talk about sometimes, so that is a fact, because you can see that in the outer world that is going on. We know in our inner selves that we are not from hate. We are love. We are not from hate. Hi to everyone who's come in. I'm just on one, so I'm not looking at chat. We are not hate. This is what Red Pill Phil was saying. We are not hate. And he's a good guy. He lives up the road from me. I'd love it if he's watching. I'd so love it if he'd come to the Woke show on the 17th, because he's just a great guy and he pumps out positivity. That's what it's about. We do not come into this world hating. The hate is put on us by the things you see, the things you read, and the things people tell you that they've seen. The propaganda machine. We do not hate. We do not hate different colours of skin. We are all one. Oh, some of us are a bit lighter and some of us are a bit darker. So what? So you've got a bit more of a suntan. So what? So what? It is bullshit. And the reason why they do it is they're doing a job for us, Box Elijah. They're doing a job for us to hate each other, kill each other off, get fighting, putting a negative frequency about around the realm. So we're all feeling crap. So that energy is vibrating everywhere. So when they get things in like 5G, this is just my perception on it, so don't take it as the truth. When that comes in as well, and you're in a lower frequency, it's going to hit you even more, because you're in the frequency that'll hit you in. You can heal yourself by being in a better frequency, but people don't want to believe it. So if you don't believe it, it's a bit like the law of attraction sort of thing. It's not going to happen, is it? If you don't believe in orbs and you don't believe it's not going to happen, is it? You've got to put a feeling to your belief and let it go, and don't have any resistance. It is about resistance. Oh, yeah, I know Alchemy of Life. I know it's called Classic Divide and Conquer. Exactly, that's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. Create hate and division. The media will go and spray paint racism on church, then film. Yeah, they do. Like the fake false flags that they put out there. They do something, they film it, they'll say it was the other side, because the sheeple will sit there and watch the media and believe that's what's going on. So let's, for instance, call Trump a racist and a white nationalist. Yeah, right, okay. Let's not look at what them 4 Congress women actually said back in the past. They're racist. Trump just said, it just so happens these 4 women are women of colour. And all he said was, if you don't like America, there's the door. If you hate America so much, there's the door. People think that's racism. What? You want to look at pure racism? Look back in the past. That's racism. Trump's friends are black. Trump's supporters are black. Trump had a black girlfriend. These people are effing stupid because they watch lamestream media and believe everything lamestream media is saying. Yeah, I'm from the UK. And then you get people going, oh, a researcher. You're researching lamestream media. You believe in lamestream media. So it's like, frigging hell. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Gender, religion, and race is being attacked on every level, and in every race being used against each other. So it doesn't matter if you're Muslim, Jewish, Christian, you are being used. So there's no point people shouting out, it's all the Muslims. Yeah, there's a part in that plan, as we know, but it's not all the Muslims, it's not all the Jews, and it's not all the Christians. There's bad and good in everything. You want to talk about ETs? Well, then there'd be good and bad in them, wouldn't there? So people need to realise, we've realised we've been lied to, and that's one thing we need to unite on. We are not haters. I know it sounds daft, we are not haters, we're lovers, but it's put out to us that we are, because people act on their emotions, on what they're watching, and believe it. Yeah, Zionist fake Jews. Thank you. Yeah, the Khazarians. However you say that name. Rapper Boston Ma, USA, hey, USA, the J-Mac, hey, hey. They are trying to make us haters. They are. But we know deep inside, you know, if you go out and kill someone because of a different colour, what's all that about? Or a different religion? Just know thyself. Stupid. We all bleed red blood at the end of the day. Get a grip. You have a moral compass. Your intentions. Some people don't have morals because they're too deep in the low negative, material shit world and believe everything. So they go off the low frequencies, because the low frequencies get them to hate because they're in a low frequency. And that's where they reside, and they believe everything they're being told. So they go and react like MK Ultra. Like these shooters recently, if you go and do your research, you'll find some odd things out about that shooter and his father, and so on and so on. And there's a pattern. It's a device for gun grabs. You know, trying to get away from it. What are you trying to get away from? But as I say, the reason why I talk about these things is, at the end of the day, is because people need to be aware. You take it on from wherever you go from that, but just being aware keeps you a bit safer. Dolly, your angel guide is Matron Universal numbers 7. I think it is, because it's a 7 and a 17 that follow me. And today I was laughing because I went to my friend's and she had a card on the side. She was going to a party, and the age of the card on the card was 7. And I was like, and then a bus came down the road, hi Fifth. A bus came down the road and it was number 7. And I was like, oh my God. Fifth World, I don't know if you've seen on Tapper 77's channel, we had orbs in the house yesterday on my channel. You can see them, but Tapper's slowed it down. They were here. I don't know if they'll come again, but I was talking about ascension and energy and all that good stuff. So it's like I said, we are like a tree. We are a trunk of a tree. We're all different. We're all on different paths. We all experience, we want to experience our experiences different, but we come back together in the one tree of life, in the middle, heart self, you know? Yeah. And that's what I try to tell people. So you can't tell people, you must do this and this. You'll do it your own way, that you understand it. And it's not for people to, it's not for it's not for people to say you must do it like this, or why can't you see this? I believe, my perception, that people see things because they're on frequencies. Like, even if you're on a higher frequency, some people are on a higher frequency, so they might see other things coming in. Some people can't see up, some people can. Some people see things in the sky, some people can't. Some people get things through automatic writing, some people don't. I think it depends what frequency, and the reason why you get it in different ways is that's the way you will understand it. It's not going to scare you. That's the way you understand it. Some people get it through music, some people get it through dance. That is a form of meditation. So there are a lot of fake light workers, fake spiritualist people out there that like to say the only way you can come to this, this, and this is through this, this, and this. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit. I only understand things in a certain way, and that's why I come on here and talk about the way I understand it, and just hope other people sort of understand what I'm waffling on about. But the main thing is out there is a frequency, and it's a frequency of love. Imagination being so low that you fake being spiritual. Yeah, and imagine being so, yeah. I thought you said imagination, imagine, but I was going to say imagination is one of the most important things. I've said before, they try to take it away from us, because through your visualizations, your imaginations, you can bring things into your reality. And because the veil's quite thin, it works faster. And they don't want you to know that. 8 Lionsgate, I think, is it Friday? I think that's why I've been feeling I'm up in energy now, very tired, very, very tired, earlier than I normally would. I'm feeling quite, not headache, but like, oof, there's pressure. But I'm thinking it's all the energies getting mixed up, and it's trying to bring them energies in, because there's a lot of energies coming in that we've not had. So some people go, oh, it's the 5G. I don't think it's that. I think they're trying to pump fear out. I believe, just me and myself, that it is a lot of that's because it's so meditation. It's a lot of thank you. It's a lot of energies coming in, and you're trying to transmute them or bring them in, or I don't know, whatever it is. Yeah, it is. It's information overload, because they're like downloads, and it's like, but what I was going back to at the beginning of my chat was, there is no going back. Not that you will want to. No, there is no going back. Yeah, there's lots of portals and this, that, and the bit is. The lady that I came across today, Red Pill Phil's brilliant. I'd love to do a live chat with him, or a Skype chat. He's just brilliant. And he lives up I know he lives up the road from me. So one day, we're going to put that out there. I want to speak to him, even if it's behind the scenes at first. But the lady that I come across, which I'll shout out again, yeah, just take what you can and leave the rest, only what resonates. But what I'm saying is, what I was saying before, we're all soul fam. I'm coming across so many different people with different experiences, but it's all the same thing. They're all vibing on a high frequency of positivity, love, and light. And I know I'm coming across these people because I'm vibing higher. I'm not saying I'm high, I'm just saying I'm higher, because being positive brings like attracts like. People go, no, it's just being algorithms and this because you watch this. Well, no, I went on Tapper channel and find this person. No, if you don't believe in all that stuff, then you're not going to think that. But when I started listening to this girl, I was like, yeah, she's talking about the same thing I've been talking about, because it's consciousness, Christ consciousness, whatever you want to call it, it's a consciousness. No, you're not lower, Lily. You just have to, I keep saying, the way you bring it in is you watch people you resonate with, you do things you love from the heart, not because someone's telling you to do it. You keep yourself with good music, good food, it's just balance. That's all it is. That's all it is. Oh, Roseanne Barr, I love Roseanne Barr. I did go a bit like, Roseanne, and I was like, yeah, she's into Q. Let the info pass through you like the wind passes through a screen door. Roseanne Barr said that. Yeah, the thing is, people go, you shouldn't be looking, you shouldn't be digging. No, you look at the information, we all go down the rabbit hole. You congest it, you spit bits out you're not into, you take bits that are useful for high vibing, and then you get rid of the rest. It's like, I don't know, eating something like, a peanut. You get rid of the shell and then the little shell around the peanut, because you don't need that. It's all interesting at first, but then you're like, yeah, I'm just getting to the tasty bits that I like. Oh yeah, Roseanne Barr's got some Q earrings, you know what I'm saying? And she's Jewish, but she's not a false Jew. No, difference. She knows about the Bible and the true scriptures in the Bible, but people twist it or people read it different, just saying. So I'll shout out the lovely lady's channel, because if you're into people with van life, where they live in the van and all that, and you like dogs and stuff like that, you're going to love the channel. And she actually commented on my channel before. I think she's subbed, but she's lovely. So this is the... Just driving. Let me just find one of her videos so you can... Just driving. She's from the UK. It's called Angel Fire. Fire Angel, My Journey Full-Time Van Dweller. And I think it was... Feel the power, feel the love. See what she's saying on this one.
It's proper powerful today. I'm just going to show you. I wanted to go out and swim. But the tide has been up all day. And I'm not a strong swimmer, so no chance. I'm like, I
need to find another one where she was talking about why am I so positive? Full time. Yeah, why am I so positive?
Part 2. Why am I so positive? Oh my God. So it's actually the morning now, and I'm not starting work till 12, so that's brilliant. I've been dancing, I've cleaned my van. My van's really clean. I might show you and I might not. I've been down to the beach. Me and Foxy have had a walk. And yeah, it's morning. I'm in a great mood and I'm really positive as always. And the reason I'm positive is because I love my life and because I've learned through life experiences, that the more you love
experiences, if you haven't had the experience, you can't really comment on it. So that's where people go, well, that's not true, is it? Well, have you had that experience? Whatever that experience is, inner or outer.
What you have, the more I appreciate where I am and what I've got, the more I'm creating more love, more good things, because that's the energy I'm feeding, because we're all energy, aren't we? And everything, our energies will align with other energies and situations and things that that work with us. So if I'm feeling really bad about something, I'm going to align with something. Oh, let me give you an example. Let's think of an example. So for instance, so the law of attraction,
I just said that before. So she's on the same thing with me. You know, we know about the alignment. So if you're feeling down, you've brought yourself down to a lower frequency, you need to bring yourself up again. But we all go through it. I go through it, but I just know not to stay in that place for long. I have to go and do something that brings me back up, whatever that is. Go outside for a walk, ground, watch something funny, something that pushes you back up. If you sat there all day with someone telling you you're horrible, you're this, that, and the other, and then you were watching a film that was just really sad, and then you watched some music that made you cry, how would you feel? You'd feel like shit, because it's a frequency. But if you went and watched a film that made you laugh, and you watched a film that made you music that brought you up, you'd be dancing around the house. That's what it's about. So that's what you go and do.
The law of attraction, as in I've done goal setting, and
gardening,
years ago, I don't know, 8-10 years ago.
I'll talk about the meetup after this, so don't worry.
I've shared this in another video. I wrote down exactly what I wanted. I wanted the perfect partner. I wrote down all the things that I wanted that perfect partner to have. I wanted the perfect house. I even did cut out a picture of a magazine and stuck it on this visualization board. I wanted money and I wanted a kind of normal life, because I've been a free spirit. I've been a rebel my whole life. So I wanted to try normality. And I got that. I got exactly what I wanted. However, it did have chinks in it, my life, because when I got it and I got my perfect house and my perfect partner, and my perfect partner then also wanted the perfect partner, which was me, and the perfect house, which we got, it had chinks in it, because me and him we were still in a process of working out what it was we wanted. So in that time,
when you're younger, you don't always know what you want. You think you do, but you have to go through experiences that bring you down, trauma, whatever, so you realize what you truly want. Now, what I'm going to say is today, because I've been speaking to a few people, is when you're having a bad day and something happens and it's not going your way, like I've said before, there's lots of people splitting up and this, that, and the other. There's a lot of energies coming in at the minute, a lot of frequencies that are making people feel like crap, or relationships are breaking up. It's a lesson, it's a test, it's breaking you away from frequencies you don't need to be a part of anymore. But you see it as a bad thing, like, oh, my relationship's broke down, or oh, I've got fired from a job. I think it's your higher self trying to tell you, It seems bad at the time, but you look back like you look back on most things back in the past and think, do you know what? It felt bad at the time, but when I look back now, actually, I'm glad that happened, because it wouldn't have got me to meet this person, or the love of my life, or the job that I ended up in was better than that one. People don't like change, so they fear it. They won't go with the flow, with the flow. They don't want to know or go with the flow. So they resist. So when you resist these energies that are coming in right now, it's going to affect you. So I'm saying I'm feeling quite tired today. I know I need to go to bed early tonight. I'm normally stay up late-ish, but I'm just thinking, stop resisting, do as you're told, go with the flow. We should go with the flow. We should be like water. Water is always moving. It isn't stagnant. It isn't still. It takes us down our path and moves us, and it helps us grow. So when you're thinking you're having a bad time or something's happened in your life that seems bad at the minute, it's just, whatever you want to call it, giving you a kick up the arse, because there's something you should have done a while back and you're not doing it. You're not listening. You're not looking for synchronicities. You're not reading the signs. So it's going to give you a kick up the arse because you're resisting. So it's going to give you a bit of resistance back, and that's why you feel like crap. That's my thoughts on it. That's how I've experienced things. That's how it normally works. I've talked about relationships. I've talked about you have expectations of people in relationships you shouldn't. And people have expectations of you. I've done it. My mother has expectations of me because she's got OCD. So she expects my house to be like sparkling immaculate. I'm not clean, but I'm not constantly, my life doesn't revolve around cleaning like hers does every minute of second of the day. And people say maybe she enjoys that. No, she doesn't. She's told me she doesn't. It's just a thing that's embodied in her from her parents. From her mum was like that. It's like cutting the cycles, because she worries about stuff, so she cleans 8 thumbs up infinity. So because she has them expectations on her, and I'm a daughter, she has those expectations on me, and I'm more like, yeah, I'll clean when I clean. I don't need to be told to do it. I'll do it when I want to do it. But I am not you. I'm from you, but I'm not of you. I'm not, I am of you, but I'm not you. I'm different. I have a different outlook on stuff. I'm a bit more chilled out in that sort of area, you know. I have a sister like that, put me off housework. It does put you off housework. I'm like, Mom, what are you doing? You've been up since 9 till midnight, cleaning the same spot. What are you doing? That is not what life's about. But she's got anxiety because she thinks too much. And she's always thinking about, oh, what if that happened? I'm like, but that's in the past. Depression is thinking too much in the past, about the past. Anxiety is thinking too much of the future. You do it for the now. You do what makes you happy. Don't get in a relationship and have expectations of someone should be doing something because your ex was that way, or you expect that person to do that because you do it. It's wrong. It's not good. And that's where the relationships break down, because you have too many expectations. They don't have them on you. That's why you need to find someone. Thank you. You need to find someone who's on the same frequency. A lot of people say, even I think Fire Angel said it, I don't know if I'm supposed to be with someone. We are, but it's finding the right frequency. Because if someone's on the same vibe as you and they're into the same sort of thing and have that sort of mindset, it's all about mindset, then if you're ever moving and flowing, because we don't all stay the same, you in a few years I'll be thinking something different about something else, and they will as well. You can move with the flow together. You can be 2 little dinghies on the river of love flowing together. You don't have to be like buffering against each other, but that's what happens when you're not on the same frequency, and then people wonder why the relationship's breaking down. But there's a lot breaking down now because of all the frequencies that are coming in. So just have to get that out myself and breathe. Hi, sweet Cece. Did you see the orbs on top of 77's channel? So I think I've just got that out of my system because it needs to be said. But what I'm saying is, I'm meeting soul fam all over. It doesn't matter whether it's through the internet, whether it's in the street, but that's what I'm seeing because my mindset is quite healthy. Some people won't think it is, but you know, I have a mindset that's not being programmed. And because I'm happy in what I do and I try my hardest to stay on a high frequency, my outer world, my inner world is coming out to the outer world. Hi, Revel, and anyone who's just come in while I'm yakking my head off, waffling. And that's what I say. If you're vibing in a lower frequency, your outer world is going to reflect it. But you can bring it back in. People go, can people change? Of course you can. I even believe people who were once bad, they can change. You can change right now, this second. It's your choice to say. There's no point saying, I can't change. It's the way it's always been. It's hard, but yes, you can. If you want to start being a good person, you can be a good person. Don't let those thoughts get in your head that you can't change. You can change anytime you want to. If you want to start being a dick, you can start being a dick. You know what I'm saying? We all do it. We have sides of triggers and stuff. We all do it. You're going to get triggered. Do you know what I mean? Let's get real, people. We're not all singing Kumbaya on a mountain every day. Even the most positive, we still get those, oh, someone's just annoyed me. You know, oh, I've said something. Oh, but you've got to rein it back in. You know, let's get real. So anyway, what do you think about what I've just said? I don't even know what I'm talking about. Eyes open another day. Thoughts come and go today. That's what I mean. It's breaking the cycles. Oh, you might have said something the other day. Well, tomorrow's another day, innit? 2 minutes in a minute's another time frame. Another, whatever you want to call it. Whatever. Yeah. Really good at what? What? I don't know what anyone's saying. I don't know if is there new people in here? Oh, thank you. Another view. That's what I actually believe I'm here for. Whether I'm talking crap, whether you believe it or not, I'm just think I'm here to raise people's vibrations, to show you that people care, to show you that we're all the same, to show you that people don't hate people. You know what I mean? I know people that are off different channels, and when I pop up somewhere, because we're not on the same quiet opinion, they'll go, yeah, but you hate me though, don't you? It's like, no, I never said I hated you. You said I hated you. We're not vibing on the correct vibe. Doesn't mean we're not liking each other, but you said I hate you, not me. That's your perception. Yeah, that's what people need to understand. Someone said in chat, things are going to change for the better you are. So yeah, things are changing for the better, because what some people don't get is put apart everything that's going on, Q, this, that, and the other, not even that, whatever's going on, Brexit, bloody things all around the world. There's a mass awakening, and that's not 666, by the way. I just decided to do it. I'm not from the Luma Donkey. Is Christ consciousness, whatever word you want to use, so nobody get triggered, because we all use different words to explain the same thing, is there's an awakening happening, the Great Awakening. It's an awakening in consciousness to the bullshit lies and the bullshit lies in history, and we're all waking up and we're realizing that we must work on our frequencies, we must work on ourselves, we must work on what we eat, what we do, what we say. Yes, it's hard. I still get mad. I'm not saying I'm perfect. We're all learning. It's about learning, and you are being tested in this game of life. Yeah. So yeah, Luma Donkey. I'm not part of the Luma Donkey. I got a woman coming in the other year going, oh my God, you've got tattoos. Tattoos are evil. Oh, you've got butterflies. It must be the monarch training. Yeah. I think you're still under it, love. It stands for Mother Earth. I have a resonation with butterflies in a spiritual sense. So, you know, before anyone says anything. Let's take our symbols back, folks, because they did steal a lot of them. But you know what I mean? Just let me see what I've written down. So I probably forgot something. I'm going to send a link to this video, and another lady that I know is going through a difficult time. Yeah, please link up to anyone who's having a difficult time, because I will say out there, someone said in a chat that I know comes, I don't know, started coming in here or has. Someone shouted out that the brother committed suicide. I know there's a lot of people out there, they do it because they think they're alone. They think they're mad because society has told them they're mad. They're not mad. They were awakening to stuff that maybe they didn't understand at the time because nobody around them looked like they understood. Yeah, butterflies equals transformation. Thank you, Alchemy of Life, because that's what I've always seen it as. We were in the caterpillar phase. We have been going through lately the chrysalis phase. We are now ascending and turning into the beautiful butterflies that we are. That's why I love butterflies. We were asleep in that cocoon, stasis mode. We are now awakening. The masses, I don't believe, like I've said, the whole world has to be awake. It's a majority. Is it the 144,000? They go on about, oh yeah, you have to keep the thing to 140. Maybe it's only 144,000. Who knows? Because the whole world will wake up with them as well. Oh, 33 and number 8. We've got 33 Jesus and 8 infinity. So it says on my side anyway. Just saying. I freaking love this moment with you all. This is great. This is what I'm saying, sweet CC. This chat is amazing. Apart from a few bridge dwellers that come in, but we're not interested in them because they either, bless them, don't understand, choose not to understand, have got cognitive dissonance, or they're just a troll or a bot. A troll as in being paid and they know what they're doing from the dark side. But we want to send all this positive love and light out because disintegrate them. And if they come in here anyway, they're only feeding into my current energy on this channel. So hey ho. And even when they comment, they are. So I'm not even going to comment to them anymore. Something has happened. Trust me, I know. Yeah, there's loads happening. The resonance, the Schumann resonance, energies of people. I can see it because I'm hearing it and I'm seeing it in people, new people coming into my chat, people I'm getting in contact with, people I'm sure I'll come in contact with at the meetup. It's amazing. But those who don't want to be a part of it, well, you don't have to be. But there is a change coming. The storm is here. They can't stop what's coming. Oh, well. Where we go, when we go. Orb alert. There wasn't another one, was there? Was there an orb alert? Orbs. Right, orbs, if you're here, you can come in. We're all from love and light. We're all loving. We're trying to get a lovely frequency out. So, you know, orb alert. Right. What was there, an orb alert? Oh, we'll get back on the orb alert. Oh, no, Dave, I missed it. On your left behind you. Oh, I'll be like that. Where are we? I'm loving it. To me, it's a sign of, some people go, oh my God, it's like evil. I'm like, if I'm talking in high frequency and orbs are coming in, it's a high frequency. To me, that's benevolent, that's good, that's love. The energies are residing. The veil is very thin. 8-8 Lionsgate on the 8th. I believe, I don't know if I'm right, but I believe we are helping each other when we come to watch it. We are, because if I'm resonating in energy to you and you're all buffering off each other in energy, it's an energy source. So I don't care what anyone says. You're all being picked up in energy and you will feel better. The 8-8 Lionsgate, I believe, not that I've looked too much into it. Oh, it's just gone off. Did I say something wrong? The chat went off. Is, I believe, on the 8th, 8 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock at night, or 8 minutes past 8 or whatever it is, put your intentions out there for you, for your friends, for your family, for the world, for humanity, for everything that ever is and ever was and ever whatever, and bring it in, because it's a portal, it's high energy. Bing, 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 bing. Just saying. If Tapper can get that other one, I'll have to look for the orb. I know Dave will be like, it was at this time. I'll be like, I'll be looking for it. But that's what I'm saying. You can get on a high frequency. You just have to do the work, you know? So here is the lovely Fire Angel, My Journey, full-time band dweller. Go and sub to her channel right now. She's beautiful. I just want to say, I've just been talking about you. I'm talking about anybody who is real, high-frequency people. I love you all, because I've been going through your chats today. As you know, I've been commenting on your channel when you were talking about relationships, and it's so true. And you have to be on the same frequency, really. You have to be on the same vibe as someone, but it's all life lessons. It's all a test. It all takes us to new places. It's all experience, and we have to go through the shit experiences to realize what the good experience is. If you never had a crap relationship, and it doesn't mean you have to, but you'd never know what a fantastic relationship was. So we go through the pain sometimes, we go through trauma so we can see. We have to see the dark to see the light. Now, I have to rewatch later, just closing up work. Oh, happy to connect. Well, that's brilliant. I'm just glad you've come over. Yeah, try and listen, because we're doing a really woke show. Or it'd have been great. We're doing a really woke meet up in the north. It'd have been great if you could come, like-minded people. But yeah, thank you for coming in, because you are fantastic. So that's the lovely lady, that's channel I want to check out. But what I will say is, I forgot what I was saying now. It's all about experiences. A lot of trauma brings us in. That's why I've said you will find stuff out in that life of, and I know Fire Angels talks about, we know about child trafficking, we know about the stuff, and I still do look at it, but not like I used to, because I'm just aware, but I like to see the consciousness waking up. Is you will see that stuff. It's not like it's not happening. It's traumatic, but you have to see the dark to know what the light is, to think, you know what? I do not want that. I want the world to be a better place, and we do that through frequency. I don't want to be a part of people who are on lower frequency, blah, 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 and it brings you to know thyself. Like David said, it brings you to peace. I feel more peaceful, even though I know about the shit, because it's brought me to the light. And when MSM are trying to say that the QAnons are terrorists, well, oh my God, what am I, a terrorist of love? A terrorist of light? I mean, what? What will I go around with? Glitter and energy and fire that at everyone, even though I do, in a sense, doing it right on here now. You know? Oh, let's all fight each other with love. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Oh, let's all get the glitter out and the you know, let's all be like Cupid and fire everyone with a love bow and arrow. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what? Yeah, their narrative is falling. And the people who don't believe it is, I don't know what you're looking at. But some people choose not to look at it. And I still say that's fine, because it's coming anyway. But I like to look at both sides, because I'm like, what they saying over there? But we know it's going this way, and it's all for the good. You can't, I've said this before, you can, yeah, glitter bomb the world. Well, if you think of the song, Michael Jackson, as I always say, Can You Feel It? What's he doing? Sprinkling glitter everywhere. So when I get people going, oh, the glitter on your hands is sweat, or is it really? What, like the orbs in my room are what? A figment of your imagination? Well, maybe. I have a Trump teddy bear. I want a Trump teddy bear. What a Trump teddy. I said to Finn today, where are we going today? Because we're going to my friends. He went, we're going to Trump. I went, well, we're not. You know, we're in the UK, but he knows who he is. He saw Melania and Trump on TV. He went, it's Trump. I went, it is. Yeah. The last trumpet. All this is about, basically, is not about politics. It's showing you what we don't want. So if we have to have some sort of governed thing, but you should be able to govern yourself, you'll know what we're looking for. We'll know the bullshit. But the thing is, you know thyself. You know how to govern yourself. You don't need anybody to tell you that raping a child is wrong, that murdering someone is wrong, that this, that, and the other. You know that. Because you know, you feel it. You don't need to be told, you know. Just saying, but just let me check through my notes, because I don't, you know. So yeah, 88 Lionsgate, and then everyone's talking about that. Like I said, we just come together under the unity of the fact is, the whole fact, and this is the God's honest truth. We are and have been lied to on every level. So stop fighting over race, religion, and gender. We do talk about this stuff because there's underlined agendas under the you know, the movements that are going on, but they're classing the Q movement as one of them underlying agendas when it's not, because that's what's going out with the whole gender movement, the whole Black Lives Matters movement, and all that. The people are doing it for the good of they think, but there are agendas underneath it, which was being pushed by Soros, hence this and hence that and blah blah blah. But you know, I'm sorry, I have to go and get the orb tomorrow for. Oh yeah, don't worry about that. I'll try and check after. I'm sure Dave will know what time it came in at. But yeah, if the Orbs are here, should we do a card pull? Should we do a card pull? There's probably some other stuff I wanted to talk about. Let me just see. Let me just check, you know, because I just, it comes in. Yeah, so shout out to Fire Angel, full-time van dweller, and the lovely Red Pill Phil, who's great in the UK, and he lives up the road from me, and it'd be fantastic if anyone knows him and he could actually come to our meetup. Our meetup is in Stockport on the 17th of August on Stockport Market. It is over on Roxanne the Globalist and I channel and 007. I think it's around about 2 o'clock. People who are staying over, there are hotels around the area, right near the market, right near the train station. It is just for people to come. All it is a meet-up, to have a few drinks, chill out, chat about many different things. It's not just one subject. Basically, it's about the lies. So there's many. Even if you're not talking about that, we could be talking about orbs. We could be talking about frequencies. We could be talking about the state of the world. We could be talking about Brexit. It's everything under the sun. But it's just mainly it is just to let people know that they are not alone, and you can come and talk to the people who are maybe on the same things as you, because some people can't talk to family, can't talk to friends because everyone thinks you're mad. But you want to release, you want to be able to sit with people and talk to people. And also you can meet me, Roxanne, and 007 who will be on Skype because he's in Tenerife. He can't come over just yet. And it is the first time me and Roxanne, the Globalist, and I will have actually met. You know, it's not a flat earth thing. So even if you're on the globe, it doesn't matter. We're not saying you can't come. The fact is, unite over the fact of we've all been lied to. That's the point. It's not about getting in arguments with people. It's just about talking. So if you're finding someone who's on the same frequency, what you're going to talk about, you can come and talk about that. It's just relaxing and hanging around with real people that are awake to certain stuff. And we're just having a good time, you know, and showing that we're not people that are just sat on YouTube talking about stuff. And then you meet up with us and you find out we're nothing like you thought we were. You will find that me and Roxanne are genuinely like we are on here. And if you can't see that, then, well, the people who are going to meet us will see that. So, you know, so that's what that's about. Going to be great vibration. Yeah, I don't know how many people are coming. We could be surprised. But we even said if there was only 5 people, so what? It's still meeting people, and it's nice for us to get out. And also, we will build on it, you know. You never know where it could take us. Let's put it out there. We could be going around the world. You just never know. You know, we can laugh about that, but who knows? You know, put that frequency out there. Full time. When is the meet? It is, if you check out Roxanne the Globalist Deniers channel or 007's channel, you'll see it, but it's on the 17th. The 17th of August in Stockport, which is quite near Manchester, just on the outside, and it's on Stockport Market. And if you did come, there's room to park on my drive, Fire Angel. I have a drive and it's not that far away from where we're meeting. So, you know, you could do that. I see what sort of person you are. So that's all good. Roxanne will be here. So we might be on like, hi, everybody. But that'd be great. So I just say, you know, you are Lily. Then you're up the road from me. I think Red Pill Phil is as well. I know Red Pill Phil's from up there because I know, what's the big park called? What's the park called with the big lake on it? It is called, yeah, can't remember. I'm going to swing from the chandelier. Yeah, it's just gone out of my head. I don't know why, but it has. But yeah, that big park with the lake. So I know he's from not that far from me. So yeah. Oh, thank you, another view. Everyone invited after Dolly. No, that's why we're doing it out there first. There's some people that will be here that I know, but yeah. Yeah, I'll get a card out. So yeah, it's like I said, it's just a frequency thing to let people know they're not alone. Right, I'm getting a different deck out. Well, the decks were so funny yesterday when I kept getting 7 and it was hilarious, and then 7 came out again, but what can I say? So I'll do dark and light, you know, because it's all the dark to light. Yeah, it's all about each one of us becoming self-aware. Exactly. You have to be aware of the bad. You don't have to get too involved in it. You just have to be aware. But yeah. I wish I could join you guys, but I guess I have to suffer being where I am. You can watch, you never know in the future. Who knows? We'll put it out there now for the future. 42. The past returns for a time. I think a lot of people, to me, are having a problem with the past, like I was saying about cutting the cycles, because I believe all these energies are purging things up and doing stuff. You've just got to let them go. You had a bad relationship, so what? You had a bad relationship, move on. Like, this is Uprising. It is Fire Angel, and like I think you were saying in one of your chats, it's just a lesson. It just teaches you. It's not going to stop you from moving on. It just feels painful at the time you're in it. A death feels painful at the time you're in it. But we all know, you look at stuff and you know, as I say, for an example, you go to a new job, you feel out of sorts because you're at a new job, you're not with the same people. But after a time, 2 months or something, you feel like you've been there forever. People don't like change. Change is good. We do not flatline through life like this. We don't do it. You have to have little bumps and things that knock you on the head. Because remember, if we've been flatlining like a lot of people have, because we've got distracted by mobile phones and things that have come in, and the materialistic things and celebrities and this, that, and the other, you're not following the true divine path that you're meant to be on to be happy. So the universe or the creator or source or whoever you want to call it by gives you a knock on the head and goes, hey, Dolly, wake up. Oh, right, you're still not listening to me. Right. Well, you're going to have a breakdown with this now, or you're going to leave a job. So you're not listening. You are not listening. So that's what it does. Well, then you think it's all bad. And then a little bit of time down the road, you realise it wasn't that bad. You do get over things and you do move on and you do grow. And then you start seeing things in a different light, in a good light. So, you know, that's what happens. You know. People don't like change. That's why they say the old guard's going down and there's new energies coming in, new changes which are coming in. People get scared because they're scared of change. They're so set in the ways. Well, sorry, but changes are coming in. The frequency's everywhere, the energy. That's why I've met Fire Angel today. It's like, wow, she had orbs on her channel as well. It's like, wow, soul fam. We're meeting people, like-minded people. It doesn't mean you have to be into everything somebody's saying, or you know, if you're not into certain things like different dimensions and all that, and you're not believing in that, you don't have to be, but we do know. We've been lied to, but this is how the matrix works. You are so right. We are letting go of 3D conditioning, exciting times. See, another one who knows about the 3D. We're getting rid of the 3D. We're surpassing 4D, fourth dimensional negative entities, and we're going to fifth. It's a rise in vibration and frequency. And things starts to change from your inner self onto the outside and reflects into your environment. Like I said, you keep watching people that raise you up in energy. You don't watch anything that keeps you down. You don't be around people. It could be family. It could be, that's why people are breaking up in relationships. You can't hold that frequency anymore. So sometimes maybe you've got to stop seeing friends. You know, maybe it's you don't not want to be friends with them, but you're just not around them as much because the frequency brings you down. That's what happens. I've done it. I choose to be, you know, chose to be on my own for quite a while. I can't hold certain people's frequencies. It's fear, yeah. It's fear or love. Which one do you choose? They want you in fear. That's why the propaganda machine, the TV, the television tells you all this crap that isn't true, that we all hate when we don't, we love. But, you know, people want to go along with it. I'm in New Zealand, spiritually, culturally connected. Yay. See? We're all connecting all over. All right, let me concentrate. This is where the orbs came in yesterday. So Dave's on the lookout. Oh. Glamour, intrigue, and drama. I see this as a bit what's going on, but I see this as more, I'm not even reading the card of what it is, more of the masquerade, the people who wear their masks. Some can be glamorous. You're intrigued by them, but there's a lot of drama that follows it. I've seen channels a few years ago. There were great channels, someone called Tatted Tia, someone in America. Beautiful soul. The amount of drama that went on in that channel by negative people brought that channel down, nearly broke that man, and he was a lovely guy, and his wife was from the UK, and they got together. Is where there's a lot of drama, there's a lot of negativity. Are those people doing that on purpose? Do you know what I mean? You don't need to be around the negativity. You can choose to walk away or just say, you know what, I'm not talking about whatever. You don't have to be. You get intrigued by the glamour. The TV, that propaganda machine is like, what's the thing they use as vampires? Because they are energy sucking. They say about vampires with the glamour thing that they do. Is it glamour? Because they're putting spells on us and making things look like, oh, this is all there. Well, it's not. Behind the scenes, you know, the Wizard of Oz, behind the Oz's curtain, it was just a little man driving a big machine. That's what the TV is, propaganda. So just saying, you know, I don't always go off the cards of the readings of what they are. I just like, yeah, and that was number 14. So, yeah. Just beautiful people. Put all the beautiful people in chat. We're all having a great convo with each other. Have we had any taxes yet? Does anyone know? I don't think we have we? What is love backwards? What is love backwards? What is love backwards? Oh. Oh. Evolve. Oh, so we're talking about entities and all that. This looks scary. It's not. Trick or treating. We're here. Who's here? Let's have a little look in the book. So that's number 5. And I can't remember what this one is. Number 5. Trick or treat. Right, this is the message. I'm not going to read the whole thing out. Right. It's up to you now to decide whether you are going to take the time to discover what something is really about, or simply judge it based on how it appears to be at first glance. The trick or treaters help you see through conditioning and old thought patterns. Yes, because they're old thought patterns. And as they do this, they may reveal to you a world of more wonder than you thought possible. And all you need is courage. No fear, courage. Sounds a bit like someone was saying today, oh, I've heard about these Pleiadians and entities and what you might call aliens. They're just alien because they look different to us in a form of energy or whatever they are. I mean, I had orbs in the house yesterday. They're helping. So you can see beyond the veil, you know. Ooh, you just got mail from the White House. Ooh. Keep tuning into and stay connected. I try my hardest, honestly. I'm knackered, but I try my hardest. That means tired. No, I haven't seen any. I haven't seen any taxis. I don't think. Not that I know of. Kill them off with love. That's what I say. I'm gonna do one of these, and then just the universe having your back, and then I'm going because I'm tired and I need to chill out. I've got stuff to do tomorrow. I'm going to see how that goes. Should be quite funny. I'll put something out there, but there you go. Because we all love Nature's Whispers. So I hope you're all vibing in a good energy. If you were feeling cack this morning, cack meaning rubbish, I hope you're feeling better. Oh, Tua fell out. Maintain your childlike spirit, because this is what it's all about. Imagination is crucial at this time. Visualization, imagination. Yeah. Never stop being like a child. Do what you enjoy. We don't want to grow up. We want to be like Peter Pan in a sense, because they just want you believing what they want you to believe. The next one is 22. It's a bit like 11:11. A leap of faith, people. You've got to take a leap of faith. Or, you know, there's a web there to catch you if you fall, but you've got to take that leap of faith. If you can see it. Sorry, my nail varnish is a bit cruddy today, but there you go. A leap of faith. A leap of faith into the unknown. It's not scary. It's just we're not taught on certain stuff. So to others, it's scary. To others, it's wonderful. You're in wonder, you know, certain things. So 11:11, yeah, 22 is 11:11. So let me do the universe has your back. Numbers, the lost hidden language. Yeah, check that these are the, yeah. Taking that leap of faith as soon as I have neck surgery. I'm here, yeah. Lots of energy to J Mac. Believe it as well. Tell your body you're healing. Tell yourself, yourselves. Get on the CBD oil as well. Flat Earthers are the chosen 444,000. It may be. But are we here to help the looping? Yeah, it's scary. Many of us are held back out of fear and failure. We are truly our own walls. Exactly. That's what it is. You put your own walls up around yourself. You just got to smash them down, people. Forget the past. Look at it. Forgive. Forget. Move on. It was in the past. You don't need it for right now. Everything is now. How you're feeling right now. So you had a shit day yesterday. Well, don't dwell on it. So you felt crap 2 hours ago. And how are you feeling now? It's the now. 5 minutes ago was in the past. Oh, you can change straight away. You choose to be on the frequency you choose to be in. As I keep saying, watch the people you resonate with, who make you smile and make you feel, because that's what it's about, on a high frequency. If you're watching people that make you angry, stop watching them. If you think it's funny, oh, they're getting up, stop watching them. Get in the garden, ground, play music in a good frequency, cook good food, anything that keeps you in a frequency. Right, the cards that are facing up, I'll pick. If you're at work and you've had a bad day, because we do have to do that sort of stuff in some places, make sure you come home and your place is like your palace and it's how you want it, and you have salt candles and you have lovely music. So when you do come home, you can chill out in a relaxing, enjoyable atmosphere. And then close the day out. Just forget about it. Don't worry about she said this, said that, said bitching, doing this, drama. Let them get on with the drama and just switch off. It doesn't affect you. All it does is bring you down in frequency. Fact. Right. Right. The ones that are facing up are... I'll take the first one as what it was, but I'll show you the others anyway, which is quite convenient. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Boom, it's the sun. We use the sun. We're solar powered. Light beings that we are. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Your fearless freedom lights up the world. Yeah. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. Was that not what we were talking about? I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. You do, in the end, when you just sort of look at it, digest it, and then move along. What's it? Oh, the universe has your back. I create mindful moments throughout the day. This is what you're supposed to do. How convenient. Hi, Red Eye Jedi. I stopped smoking last year, starting vaping and dabbing and taking caffeine. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. Remind yourself throughout the day when you're feeling a bit crap to bring yourself back up and pump that intention out there. And remind yourself you are love. You are worthy. You know, miracles are happening. That's what you want to call it. My outer, have I not just said this? My outer experiences are a reflection of my internal condition. Exactly. That's what I said before. You experience on your outer physical self what you are experiencing in your inner physical self. So get on a better frequency. My capacity, this is about energy. My capacity to tune into the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. There you go. Preach it. I'm not preaching. I'm just, it's just, it is a fact. It is a fact about energies, so that's one thing we can all agree on. So I'm gonna go because I'm tired. I'm hot. I need to go and chill out. I've not had much to eat today. I need to stop. I need to get some water. Thank you, Miss Chime. But before I go, how are you all feeling? I've been feeling really tired for the past few days, but still in a good mood. Just I know I need to go to bed early. Like heaviness. 17 likes and 33. Heaviness in the head, and my eyes just like trying to keep them open, even in the day. But I do believe it's energy, so good talk, good talk. Thank you, Revel. I have my two colours to focus on now. My pinkish and blue and sky blue going to heal and try. Yeah, I love sky blue. Thanks for the vibes, darling, you all. Thank you, J-Mac. Don't forget thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Kiss your baby love to you. Thank you. I'm knackered tonight too. I know. It's been a few days, really tired. You know, like you've been up for days. Well, probably have. So have I wiped out lately? I think it's the energies. Being better, being worse. I'm going to live. I need to tell you something too. I'm going to. I wish blessings to everyone here. Thank you, James. Someone kissed Dolly in the forehead for me. I'm out. Oh, thank you. Lucid dreaming for you tonight, Dolly. I hope so. I've been trying to remember my dreams. I had a dream about someone at school that I knew, that I got with, but I haven't seen this person, so I don't know what all that was about. But I'm trying to write them down in my journal, even if it's snippets, because I think I had a dream last night, but I can't remember. I hope so. Walk barefoot on the grass. Yes, I was on the grass today, just before I wrote these down. Because energy. Lemons and water help. Yeah. I've got my lemons and limes. Falling asleep, keyboard's a nightmare. Scroll back, Dolly, a little bit, please. Yeah, I did want to say as well, JP, Dolly, did you get DM on law passed? Do you mean the law passed with Trump doing the whole death penalty? If that's what you mean, yes. For these people, these very bad people. I did want to say, yeah, I was trying to say before as well about the crystal. We are from the one. It's like if the one was a crystal with different facets, we are of those facets, many different faces, many different, and it's being projected out in the matrix or whatever. You know, when you get light going through a crystal and it goes around everywhere, we are one of those lights from the crystalline DNA, crystalline, having an experience. We are human beings having a human experience, like a hue. There's many different hues of people in different colours, but we are all from one. We are all light and love, and they like to tell us we're not, but we are. So, you know, just saying. So, yeah, law to deceive us, 2016 law to deceive. What are you saying? Check out the latest glory video. Oh, check out the latest glory video. What is that, the channel? What's the channel? Check out the latest, his glory. Who's latest? Who's latest? Oh, JFK Jr. Oh, King, I'm so sorry about your dog. Oh, what happened to your dog? What? King, I had a dream about my dog. I've just passed away. Oh, that's a message, King. That's a good thing. If something comes to you in a dream, it's spirit talking to you. So your dog's saying that he's all right. So it's sad, but not sad. Oh, doggy saying hi. Thank you, Dolly. Chill out, amazing. Thank you. What was I just saying then? Somebody, did someone say something about his glory? Is that a channel? I'll check it out. I like the American Prophet as well. I like this. Loads of great people. Able Danger's brilliant as well. That's where I got my blue and pink colour energy thing. Oh, well, funny enough, my favourite colour is pink, a baby pink, and my other colour is like a baby blue colour, a bit like the Tiffany blue now, JFK Jr. Tiffany blue, a bit like the elder. Imagine this isn't. There's a bit Tiffany blue. So a bit of a. And I tell you what, I don't know if that's why I don't like black, but I'm not saying, you know, a lot of people do. I've never liked black up here. I just see it as draining. See, it's a bit of a Grim Reaper colour, so I don't like it. Good evening, Dolly and chat. Oh, hi, Paul. I'm going now. I've finished. I've been on for quite a while, waffling on myself. Yeah, love. Yeah, I'm knackered, but I'm still vibing. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll have to check up on Able Danger, but I don't know what time it is. I'm probably going to get something to eat, have a drink of lots of water, and have an early night. I'll try and watch some stuff, but I can feel myself going again. My eyes are getting heavy. Also, can I just say, just before we go, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but if I am on someone's channel, I think I said this before, but I'm just going to put it out there because there's more people in. Of people that I resonate with, I go to type on their channel, and it's like electrical static noise going. Doesn't do it on the people I don't sort of watch that much, but the people that I really like and I resonate with, I'm typing away, and it's like now I've got feels like energy in my fingers, but when I go to type on the keyboard, putting a comment in, it's like, and I'm like, and then I've been tapping on people's channels like Fifth World and other people. That's why I can't always comment. It's either not letting me comment, it's swirling around for ages, it's going off. It's like, as they're just about to say something critical, I'm like, it's affecting my tablet, if anyone gets what I'm saying. Anyone getting that? I do feel like a billboard. Does anyone get that? Like I'm connecting to freaking, and it's trying to stop me from connecting or writing a comment or seeing what people are just about to say. And then I'm getting all these, like, someone say, oh, you got arthritis in your fingers. No, nothing to do with that. It's different. It's like the twinkles that are there now. And then it's like, oh, my fingers, like you've got energy. You know, like you'd have healing hands. It's doing it now. Now I'm talking about, it's like, feels like electric in my fingers, like a pulses, and I'm like, wing. It's like, and let there be orbs, and let there be like, bang. I don't know. Yeah, loads. Is that yeah, loads to me? Anyone getting that? Hi, Mike L, Kurt W. Hello. I'm just going. I've just been on for ages, you know. Is anyone getting that energy thing in the fingers? As well as the twinkles? Right in the top of your fingertips. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, cook lunch, and it's what is it? Oh, it's 8:33 here. Yes, I get that. I always thought it was because I'm on the phone too much. No. You too. Electric shock test. Sort of, but not. But I can sit here now, and the ends of my fingertips are starting to twinkle, and then it gets all this like, and I'll go on a channel and type in, and it'll start like creating like a static. I don't know how to explain it. Like I'm typing, it's crackling. It's crackling when I'm typing, and I'm like, what's that? Doesn't do it on everybody's though. So yeah, just the tops. Well, like a bit of, it's not pain, but something through here, like, you know, when you want to do that, but my fingertips are like pulsing. So yeah, there's two balls in here. It's energy flowing through your body, and yeah, that's what I think it is. Yeah, I think it's opening up. That's why I believe the orbs do come wherever they are today. But anyway, I'm waffling on and waffling on, so I'm gonna go. And yeah, and I shall see you hopefully tomorrow with Roxanne and some other lovely ladies on Roxanne the Globalist and I's channel tomorrow, hopefully. She is having difficulties with Wi-Fi and stuff at the minute, so I'm not saying it's a definite, but we'll see. So you may see us tomorrow. So catch you all soon. Love and light to everybody. Remember what I said about keeping yourself up in a high vibration. As soon as you start going down, pick yourself up. Think about something that makes you laugh. If you're at work and someone's waffling on, shut it out. Pick yourself back up. Shut it out and just do something that brings you up in high frequency. Think about a memory that makes you happy. Whatever you need to do, just do it. So I just feel like doing this, so I'm going to do it. It's funny saying about seeing them around you before. Oh, have you? Yeah, I think they have been, but sometimes I don't see. So it's good night from me, and it's good night from me. Good night from them, whatever. Talking about my higher self, by the way. So, you know, have a great evening. Yeah, you too all, morning, night, evening, wherever you are. And I shall see you very soon. If you want to check out about the Really Woke show, for like-minded people of whatever you're on, just the fact that we know we've been lied to, please check out Roxanne the Globalist and I and 007's channel for the actual little sort of advertising for that. But it's coming up soon, so I will be talking about it more and more. Dolly, could I let you? No. So catch you all soon, and where we go, one we go all. And Sleeping Warrior comes in at the last minute. You dweeb. I'll ring you in a minute. Bye. Night. Can I get off?